Who will be your king? Last week, we ended with a problem. Anyone who has said no to God will not enter into his new and wonderful kingdom. Which means none of us can enter into heaven with God. All of us will be kept out from his kingdom. We will all be punished. But there is really good news. God has done something for us that allows us to enter into his kingdom. That there is hope for us even though we stuff up and even though we do say no to him. What do you reckon that is? It is Jesus. God sent Jesus to help us with our big problem. Once upon a time, there was a boy called Jack who played with a ball inside when he wasn't supposed to. And as a result, he broke a window. Now Jack was punished because of this. He was sent to his room and he had to pay for the window to be fixed with his own pocket money. But Jack's brother steps in and stops him before he could do it. Jack's brother takes the blame for the broken window on himself. He takes the punishment that Jack deserved and does it instead. He pays for the window to be fixed instead of Jack having to pay for it. Like Jack's brother, Jesus pays the cost of what we have done wrong. He takes the punishment that we should get for the wrong things that we do and for the way we don't treat God as King. 1 Peter chapter 3 verse 18 says, "For Christ also suffered once for sins, the righteous for the unrighteous, to bring you to God. He was put to death in the body, but made alive in the spirit." Many years ago, God sent his own son, Jesus, into the world. Jesus never said no to God. He always did what God wanted him to do. And so he didn't deserve to be punished like the rest of us. But Jesus was punished. He was killed on the cross. He died in our place. God loved us so much that he punished his own son instead of us. This means that we can be forgiven for saying no to God. We can be forgiven for our sins and be welcomed into God's wonderful kingdom and be his friend. But there's even more good news.